Voltaire, hair. I would personally like to talk about Voltaire. Actually, what I would like to talk about is the fact that in the initial concept art, Shrek had a full head of luscious flowing locks. I've already talked to you about the history of Shrek and how it came from a children's book in 1990. What I didn't mention in that video is that one of the reasons that we even have Shrek the movie is because two boys simply could not get along. Jeffrey Katzenberg worked for Disney under Michael Eisner. He was the studio chief during the Disney Renaissance era, and so he played a heavy hand in the revival of animation at Disney. In 1994, there was a helicopter accident which resulted in the death of the Disney president at the time, who was Frank Wells. There are many different reports about this. Some say that it's money, some say that there was a feud with Roy Disney on the board, but for whatever reason, Michael Eisner did not promote Jeffrey Katzenberg to president after Frank Wells passed away. But have no fear, Jeffrey Katzenberg rebuilt himself by founding DreamWorks Studios not even 2 months later. And so we owe the creation of DreamWorks to a feud between two boys. But we as a society owe a completely different man for the foundation of Shrek. Over 40 years ago, John Williams sat down on a blind lunch date with Steven Spielberg. At the time, Spielberg was only 25, and John Williams looked at him like, what, you're a kid? Why are we talking right now? But Spielberg, obviously being a prodigy in his area, definitely won him over, and they ended up having a very, very long and harmonious relationship. And it was him who brought the idea to Steven Spielberg, who eventually brought the idea to Jeffrey Katzenberg, and thus we have the creation of Shrek by DreamWorks. I don't know who exactly we have to thank for the bald version of Shrek versus the one with the luscious locks, but thank you to whoever you are, because the version with hair just is unsettling to me. Anyway, that's my fun Shrek fact for you today. Did you guys know that they're making another Air Bud movie? I just learned that today for some reason, and I don't know how I feel about it. Let me know how you feel about Shrek or Air Bud in the comments, and I will see you guys tomorrow because there's always another mystery hiding in plain sight. Bye!